addressing this at the very end here, but coming off an emotional rivalry game, you've had your longest break between games, finals. What's the message to guard against a letdown, or however you want to tournament?
The message is we got to be mentally dialed in, focused, emotionally ready. And I just talked about with the guys these 2 weeks. Now look, we're not the only team in America that has finals. BYU has finals. I don't know when they are. I don't know if they're coming up or if they just had them, or but everybody has finals this time of year at some point. So we're challenged. But the challenge is the week before finals, which is the week we're in right now. It's very mentally taxing and stressful for our guys. And then next week when they're in finals, it's the same way. So the challenge is to keep them dialed in when they're out here between these lines into what our task is at hand, and not let their minds float and their minds drift. And that's sometimes a challenge. But something that we're aware of, and I've been doing it for 22 years, so it's nothing new for me.
You feel like they've responded pretty well this week?
Yeah, I do. I thought today was a little, suspect. The last 2 days have been really good. Today was, but again, you're going to get some of that this time of year, and you have to understand that as a coach. You don't like it, you don't want it, but for the most part, I think this group, if they look, the whole key is answering that dang bell at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. That's the key. The challenge for this team is we got to do it for 40 minutes, not 20. We've had some great halves this year. Great halves of basketball. Second half at Auburn was a great half. Second half at CSU was a great half. What we want is great 40 minutes.
Is it a bit odd having such a long break between games here?
Well, it is, but again, it's by design, because we knew that, again, this is the week our guys have got to prepare for finals. Next week they take finals, so you get a bunch of games there in early November where you don't have that, and you try to lighten up the load a little bit. Now CSU, I'm not talking about lightening up the load competition-wise, but I'm just talking about the number of games, where we played. We were going boom, boom, game, 2 days off, a game, 2 days off, or, game, 1 day off. Now it's stretching out a little bit, and again, it's an academic reason. But our toughest competition, CSU and now BYU, is coming this stretch.
Did you have a chance to watch BYU Utah State yet?
Oh yeah.
BYU looks like they're rounding into shape.
They're a very good team. They're a very balanced team. They got good inside players. They got good outside players. They got two really, really good shooters. Fisher and Emery are as good. And then Toulson's a heck of a player. Collinsworth, I mentioned yesterday, is one of the best guards.
Aside from Iowa State, are they as balanced? Or
yes, no question. Without a doubt. Since Iowa State, this is the best team we've played. I thought CSU on the perimeter was really, really good. But these guys have an inside-out presence.
Any blueprint for victory include your depth being an advantage?
Depth, tough. This is a toughness game. So rebounding margin is going to be huge. It's a great defensive challenge for our guys on the perimeter. Again, and depth. Depth is our advantage. We got to use it. Now, again, we don't have the altitude on our side, but we do have depth on our side, I think. I don't know how Coach Rose would look at it, but that's I've got a lot of confidence in our bench.
You see many guys like Collinsworth rebound like that.
No.
Guards.
No.
Usually they're.
I mean, Clavell was a good offensive rebounder from the two, but he's 6'6". He's playing the point. He's handling the ball. And he's as good as there is. Clavell was really good when the shot went up of searching it out. This guy follows his own shots as good as anybody. He'll shoot it, and as soon as he hits the ground, he's going after it and finding it. So boxing him out after he shoots it is imperative. So yeah, he's as good as there is.
Cool. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys.
Thanks.